Hello, eighth graders. It's Principal Jackson and Assistant Principal Morrison, and we are doing this video for you because we can't get you all in the same place because you're in different cohorts. And you need to know what's happening at the very end of this school year, which is quickly approaching. First of all, I would like to say on behalf of all of the staff at Clifton, congratulations on making it through a really, really challenging year, but you did it, and we're going to celebrate you in a couple different ways. So first of all, on Friday, June 4th, we are throwing you an eighth grade party. It's from 3 to 5 o'clock in the quad. It comes with food and drinks. But really, it's also to have some fellowship time with your friends, and it's also a chance to say goodbye to the staff. So let's talk about what this is going to look like. First of all, we're going to collect your Chromebooks at this event. Now that's really, really critical because you can't do promotion and you can't get your promotion materials until we have your Chromebook back. If you've never checked out a Chromebook, you don't need to worry about it. So that's the first and most important part of entering this event is you got to have that Chromebook and that charger in your hand to check in. Now, once we get that from you, and we of course have to do your health screening at the gate, like we do when you come on campus, we're going to ask you questions. Once we get you in, then you get to eat and you get to take pictures with your friends and you get to have a good old time until 5 o'clock. So again, that is Friday, June 4th in the main quad. You will enter at the Ivy gate. You'll see staff there where we will be collecting those Chromebooks. Again, if you don't have a Chromebook, you'll just show up, you'll do the health screening, and off into the party you go. Now we're going to talk about the two different promotion ceremonies. Okay, this is the drive-through promotion map. You guys, your families have made a reservation for one of the two ceremonies. So there are 48 of you who are taking part in the drive-through. And we will also be posting this and another video for your parents describing in detail what to do, but we wanted you to hear it too. So on the morning of June 8th at 8 o'clock, you have to come at 8, can't come later than that because we got to get you in line. You're going to be in a vehicle and you're going to have family members with you, hopefully, and you are going to drive up northbound on Ivy. You're going to enter where the cursor is right now, right in the south side of the Ivy parking lot, where there will be staff there to check you in. And then you're going to drive down that parking lot, and where you see the yellow box, there's going to be a backdrop set there. There's going to be balloons, and that's where you're going to get to exit your vehicle. Family can take pictures of you, and we're going to hand you your promotion materials. You'll get to wave to all the staff who will be spread out through the parking lot where you see those people standing. And then your family will exit the parking lot where the red arrow is and head northbound on Ivy. So again, 48 of you signed up to do this. It'll be a quick exit your vehicle, get that photo op moment, say goodbye to everybody, and get your materials. That is the drive-through promotion ceremony, and we want to show you a couple expectations that come along with it in writing. We want you to dress nicely for your picture. So remember, you will be getting out of the car, so dress nice, arrive in your car at 8 o'clock, and make sure to follow the directions of the staff. Now for the in-person promotion ceremony, there are 179 people who signed up for this event. This is also the morning of June 8th, and we're going to go through expectations in a moment, but I want you to look towards the bottom of the map at the kind of orangish color rectangle. Mr. Morrison is drawing a circle around it right now with the cursor. That's our main quad. And eighth graders, if you signed up for the ceremony, you are coming through the front doors where Mr. Morrison is pointing to right now. You are arriving at 9 o'clock on this day by yourself, coming through the front doors, walking through the main hall, and coming right to the middle of campus, where you will find a group of teachers there that will be checking you in and getting you lined up. Now, when we get you lined up and give you your instructions, you are going to be led to the field. Mr. Morrison is pointing. There is the staircase up to the field, and you're going to be escorted up into the student seating area, the green rectangle. Again, staff is going to be showing you how to do this. We'll all be there with you, and you'll be escorted to your seats. I want you to only worry about yourself in this process. A different set of instructions will be going to your family that has a whole different gate to enter through and a whole different set of instructions. So that is how you're going to operate on the morning of June 8th if you signed up for the in-person. Arriving by yourself at 9 a.m. through the front doors. Remember, your family still have to do your health screening check online, and then you meet in the main quad. So that is what we are preparing you for, and here are some expectations. We already talked about entering through the front doors. No family members can come with you. You have to go solo as you enter. You are going to dress nicely with appropriate shoes because this is a formal ceremony. I will caution you that you are seated on the grass. So make sure your shoes don't have heels that are going to stick in the grass. You should have definitely shoes that are going to be able to allow you to walk carefully when you go to your seat and you get up from your seat, which will happen multiple times. We don't want you to bring backpacks and purses and devices and anything like that, because you're going to end up needing to get out of your seat, and you're going to be crossing a stage, and you're going to be receiving materials, and you have to have your hands free. So no backpacks, no purses, no devices, etc. We're going to ask that you follow the directions of all the staff. This is so important because usually in a typical year, we run a rehearsal. Because of all the COVID restrictions and the hybrid model we're in, we are not running a rehearsal. So we're going to be doing this for the first time together, and you've got to be listening so you know what to do. We walked you through how you'd be escorted up to the field and how you'll be given your seat. You will also be handed, when you're in the quad, your name card. This is super important because when your row is asked to stand and come to the stage, you are going to hand that card to Mrs. Hoops, who's going to read your name. And that's a really important thing. So when you're given that card, don't drop it in the quad. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble for the actual ceremony. You will be getting out of your seat twice during the ceremony. Once just to stand, and the second time to actually come to the stage and have your name called. So keep that in mind, but you will be prompted with instructions every time that has to occur. And when the event is over and we release you 8th graders only, you will be exiting back out through the same gate you came up in and out the Ivy gate. And you will need to probably in advance pick a place on the outside of the school, like on the corner or at the marquee or on Palm, somewhere where you will meet with your family members that attend. So we hope this makes sense to you. Again, we're going to put this video out for parents as well on Parent Square, but they also are going to have a different set of instructions going out in a separate video. I hope this all makes sense to you. Please ask your teachers if you have questions after viewing this video. And then we want to just remind you about this very different last week of school. You've got to be sure, as an 8th grader, you have turned in all your books and your Chromebooks before that June 8th date. If we don't have your materials back, we cannot allow you to participate in promotion. So please, please, please make sure you've taken care of that. Remember that Monday of the last week of school, June 7th, it's the day where cohort A comes on campus, and I should have said, and cohort D. But you're going to all your periods that day for a shorter length of time. And then Wednesday is for cohort B and D. You're going to all your periods all day long. So Tuesday actually is seminar at 11 o'clock, but you 8th graders will have just had your ceremonies that morning. So you are not required to attend the remote virtual seminar, but you're welcome to if you'd like. And those links will be coming out through your seminar teacher. But again, you're not required on your promotion day to attend that. Okay, I hope all of these expectations make sense. We're super excited to celebrate you, starting with your party on the 4th. Start gathering those materials and be ready for all it's going to come, because you're not going to believe this, but there are 7 days of school left. That just doesn't seem real, does it? All right, you guys, have a amazing day, and we'll see you soon.